Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I am back out here the day after we saw the carp spawning yesterday, and I don't see them doing too much action today, but I do see tons of them still very close to shore. So today I brought very heavy duty carp fishing and catfishing fishing poles today. I am extremely red. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got so much suntan yesterday, it's crazy. My arms are burning, that's why I'm wearing a jacket today. I was getting pretty hot yesterday, but yeah, today we're gonna be doing some carp fishing. I did bring the small pole again, and meanwhile the carp poles are out, we will be trying to catch ourselves some northern or smallmouth, which isn't particularly, you know, the video plan of today, but it is optional. So we'll be doing that while our carp rods sit out. We did bring two different options of bait today. I usually bring just corn. I went to a river one other time. I used bread and my pole got drug into the water, which was never seen again. So today I brought some regular white bread and we have corn. So those are our two options today for the carp fishing. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that like button, possibly hit that subscribe button, comment down below. Let's get into today's video. All right, so option one, I'm gonna put bread on this rod here, which is the right rod. Left rod, I'm gonna put corn, which I have in my pocket. I don't know why I put it in my pocket, but it's in my pocket. So we're gonna put the corn out first, let that soak a little bit. We're just gonna bait this boy up really quick so we can get this rod out there and soaking already. And then we got to figure out how we're going to put the bread on, because I know there's different ways you could probably put it on. I know there's, people use panko, breadcrumbs. Why didn't I just say breadcrumbs the first time? A lot of people use breadcrumbs, jello, corn mix. I've never personally tried that. We can try that definitely sometime in the future. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to whip her. Not too far. We're gonna leave that one there. Loosen our drag a little bit. These reels are destroyed from all the fishing I've been doing with these, but they're still really good. All right, let's tighten the line up there. All right, time for the bread. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put this bread on here without it flying off. Also have a ball of bread in my pocket. Okay. I think you just press it on the hook, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I don't hook my fingers. I've done this one other time. Every other time I went carp fishing, I used corn. And that usually works really well. So I think like that, I don't know. We'll see if it works. Hopefully it doesn't fly off. Oh, that was pretty good actually. All right, let's loosen that drag up as well. We'll set her in the rod holder here as well. And we will let those soak and let's see if we get any bites. But if not, I'm not gonna be angry or anything. We're just gonna have to, pick different spots on where to cast the poles. Instead of last video yesterday, I just stood in one spot and just let it do what it does. But today we'll probably move spots just in case if we don't get anything. We'll probably let these sit out 10 to 15 minutes. If nothing, we'll probably put them out farther, maybe even closer. It depends on where the fish are. All right, in the meantime, while those soak and hopefully get absolutely hammered, we're gonna use a Ned rig. Just plainly bounce it off bottom. I had to switch my reel, because yesterday my reel was acting crazy. This one kind of feels a little better. I don't know why my reel yesterday was acting up as if something has broken it or something. Probably me. I am kind of rough on my fishing poles. Makes sense. We're on one, you guys. Probably should have been recording a little sooner, but we're on our first carp of the year. And I got it wrapped in my other line, which is a little bit of a problem, but not really. And work him nice and slow. Geez, he's wrapped in all of my lines now. Let's grab our net. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our first beautiful carp of this year. Wow. Let's get this guy back in the water. That was on the corn. I might double down on corn. I don't know though yet. Oh, there we go. Let's get this fella unhooked here so he can get back into the water. Carp have very soft mouths, so you have to kind of be gentle with them. Such a beautiful fish. Let's get him back in the water. Without breaking our necks. There he goes. Right back into the depths of this amazing river. Oh, that felt amazing. First fish of this year. The fish was pretty warm, actually. I was thinking the water was going to be kind of cold around this time, but it is pretty warm. That is the first fish on corn. That felt absolutely amazing. It's been so long since I held a fish in my hands, and today we were able to do it. They're still spawning. They're still all very, very, very close to shore. They're literally right by your feet. But that fish right there, that is 1 for the corn, 0 for the bread. The bread had fell off. It also, the corn line got tangled up in the bread line, so I had to rebait, and I'm recasting the rods. They're both rolled up right now. I'm gonna recast them. We're gonna get those back out there, and we're gonna see if we can double on corn or if we can get a W for the bread. Well, all right, you guys, I was, doing my carp fishing video, and then a whole truck full of people come out and, they're tossing lures around, and they come toss their lures exactly where I'm fishing, which is very irritating because there's a whole entire river, literally a whole entire river, and you want to come and fish in my spot. That kind of just pissed me off a bit because there's just it just doesn't make any sense to toss your lure literally right in front of where I'm fishing. That makes no sense. You have a whole river and you're coming to fish where I'm fishing. So right now I'm just gonna toss this little Ned rig around and see if we can catch any fish, because I reeled my carp rods in, and I'm gonna call it a day for that. Alrighty. I don't know what the hell is going on, bro. Now my lure just flew off. I just tied it on. Something ain't adding up right now. That's been happening to me a lot though lately, especially these different fishing spots I go to. Everybody just has the nerve to just come run into your spot. It kind of gets frustrating after a while. Oh yes, baby, let's go. Let's go, baby. Got a fish. After everything that's happened to us. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go, baby. Come here, buddy. A largie. What? They have largies here. No way. Fat, chunky largie. Beautiful little guy. Let's get him back. No freaking way. I did not know they had largies in here. That's insane. Oh man, God has blessed us. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Well, not today's video, but this video in particular. The carp fishing challenge ended up being something totally different. But we did catch a largemouth bass, which I didn't know was stocked in here, or maybe it just ran down river or something like that. But you guys might get 2 videos today. Well, I'm just gonna say today because it's the same day. And I'll probably just go bass fishing today. I was kind of thinking about doing 2 videos today anyway. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that like button, possibly hit that subscribe button, comment down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.